Today, we'll talk about some plants that you can keep growing well into the cold. And the first thing on the list to grow? Radishes. Radishes are cool season hardy annuals. You can grow these super early in the spring. You can grow them really late into the fall. They're also super fast growing. These cherry bell radishes get to maturity in 25 days. Yes, in less than a month, I'll be harvesting these. The next thing I'm going to grow? Carrots. Now these take a little bit longer to mature than radishes, but that's okay. This year I'm building a hoop house so I can extend my season even further. That way, I'll be able to cover and protect these plants to make their growing conditions warmer for longer. And the next thing I'm putting in my October garden? Beets. Beets are delicious and they're fast growing. These will get to maturity in 45 days, which means roasted beets are on this year's Thanksgiving menu. And how about salad? This mesclun mix and Merlot lettuce are going to grow super fast and they're really frost hardy. These will continue to grow all the way down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And they're leaf lettuce, so you pick as you go, and they'll continue to grow and grow until you pull out the entire plant or the hard frost gets rid of them for you. And the last seeds that I'll be sowing this October? Spinach. This mustard spinach in particular is absolutely delicious, and it'll be ready to harvest in 30 days. The first step to October planting is knowing what you're planting and where. Sow radish seeds at a rate of about 20 seeds per foot. Don't worry too much about overcrowding them. They'll do fine. Not only do radishes grow super quickly, but they can also withstand the cold, all the way down to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. When I sow carrot seeds, I'm not too careful about where they go as long as they're where I want to grow carrots. So I'll broadcast them and then thin as needed. Similar to radishes, carrots can withstand the cold down to 40 degrees Fahrenheit and can also handle some frost. I prefer to plant my lettuces and spinach around the perimeter of the bed for easy access. Sow your mesclun mix so they'll grow in clumps, called bands, and space them about 2 to 6 inches apart. Space your Merlot lettuce a little bit further apart, about 4 to 6 inches. And when you're sowing your spinach, space a group of 3 seeds about every 8 inches. It'll only take about 5 to 10 days for this mustard spinach to sprout. Lettuces and spinach thrive in the cold. They can continue growing all the way down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Start harvesting as soon as the baby greens look tender and delicious. And my beets are going to do great here, right in the middle of the action. Sow your beets at a rate of about 10 seeds per foot, and then you can thin them out every 2 to 3 inches once they start to sprout. You should see your beets starting to sprout within a week or a week and a half. By day 20 or 25, you should have greens ready for harvest and full beets by day 45. Give them a good watering to activate the seeds. With beet seeds, you can even soak them for a few hours before sowing to activate them more quickly. And we'll be harvesting in no time. Thanks for hanging out with me today in my garden. Hopefully you were inspired to plant some of your own things this October for harvest by Thanksgiving. And now it's your turn. Tell me what you like to grow in October. Leave it in the comments below.